In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a complete beginner's guide to the app Collosyan. This is a AI video platform and it's super easy to use when you know what you're doing. So let's get right into it. Now first of all, you want to head over to their website, which is colossyan.com, and it should look something like this. From here we can go ahead and actually sign up for a free account. You can press here get started for free, just like this. So once you do that, you won't even have to put any details in. We can literally just start using it for free and just test it out. So we can start off here and pick a template, or we can start from scratch. Now I'm going to create a template just to make it a little bit easier. So I'm going to select this one here, and it shows you all of the different sort of slides you can use inside the template. Now I'm going to go ahead and press use this template, and I'm going to skip the tour here. So what we can see here is we have the slides here, and down here you can go across and select which slide you want to go ahead and edit. And then inside of each slide you can click on each element. So here you can see it says company name. We can actually go into that, we can double click it and we can change this. So I can just put test name, for example. I can just write a name in there. And as you can see, when I select this box here, I can actually change all of the settings on the left hand side. So you can see I've got the font family, so I can change the fonts, the font size, I can change that. I can change sort of the width of it. I can put it bold, italic. I can change the alignment, the font color. So I can change the color here. Background color. The background color won't show up because it is I think it's what, zero opacity, but if you turn it up here, it's going to show up. So you can change the opacity. You can even add stuff like the order, so you can send it to back, send it to front, all that kind of stuff. And there's some advanced options here like rotation, layout, all of that stuff. Now we also have animations, so basically we can animate this in or out. So let's say we want it to fade in. And for behavior, this is enter. So we can get it to enter, and we can select the start at time. So we can add a new marker. And the way the marker works is we can add it essentially when someone says a specific word, but I'll kind of talk more about that in a bit. So you can see that's like sort of you can just do this with any of the different items. You can click on them here, you can change them. There's other things here like you've got like images, you have like lines, and if you look at the top here, you've got all your different things. So you have your background, so we can change the background. You've got shapes, so let's say we wanted to add in a shape here, we can click on it and we can add it in. And same as before, we can move it, we can change the color of it. We can change the stroke color, so let's just say we want it to be white, put it there like that. You can change all the settings of it basically, so it's pretty easy. Now we also have our media here, which we can go in and drag and drop in. Or just click in, and then we can sort of change it, resize it, put it here for example, and we can add filters to that, and we can animate it just as before. We have our text here, which we've kind of covered, so you can add new text, and you also have music here. So if you want to add some corporate music, you can go ahead, select one of those and add those in, or you can upload your own music here. And then we have transitions. This is between scenes, and you can just select the different transitions here. It will show you a little example of what they look like, and you can go ahead and basically change the transitions between slides. Now something that is a big feature of this software is the avatars. So if we go over here to avatar, we're able to select one. So let's say we want this one here. We can select it and we can go ahead and put it over here. And let's say we just want to delete this and we want the avatar just to be here. We can go ahead, put her in here, we can resize it. Let's say we want it like this. And then on here we can go ahead, we can apply to all scenes if we want to. So this is going to change on all scenes. We can change the view, so where she's looking basically. And if you press mirror, it's going to kind of change the direction here like that. You can also change, do you want shoulder, full body, or a bubble. It's really up to you. And you can obviously resize it, whichever one you do. And then we've got our alignments here and our layout stuff. So I'm just going to press apply to all scenes, and that's going to apply her to every scene. Now what we have here is we have our scripts. So if I go here, we can go ahead and we can select her, and we can now go ahead and change her script. So If we just said something, hello, how are you? We can go ahead, press play, and it should play it.
Hello, how are you?
There we go. And we can also change the voice here. So there's a lot of different voices. So this is the best fit for the avatar. We can apply it. And it should play. Doesn't seem to want to play for some reason, but yeah, it should go ahead and play. Now down here you can kind of change some of the settings on the script. So you've got your AI assistant, you have your pauses, animation markers. So this is what we were talking about before. If we add an animation marker here, we can now link this up with one of our animations. So like we can bring a word in when she says it on here, which just makes it a little bit more dynamic rather than a static presentation. And then we can go ahead and we can simply go to the next slide, and we can do the same process of just sort of editing, adding in images, changing the text, changing the avatar, all that kind of stuff here. They even have this interactions here. The way this works is basically you can add quizzes or like drop down, stuff like that to make it a little bit more interactive. And then we can go ahead and test them out here.
Is a change log?
So we can go test out all the options. Once we're ready, we can go ahead up the top and we can press preview. And this will allow us to preview the slide that we've just made, or the slideshow we've just made.
Hello, how are you? 00.
And you can see when you preview it, her mouth is going to be moving when she says the words. So yeah. And what you can also do here, this is obviously a draft, but we can click on this here and we can create a shareable link. And this link here is you're able to send to people and just share it basically. This up here, generate, this is going to go ahead and actually generate the video here. Obviously, if you want to generate this, you have to start your trial and sign up for an account, all that kind of stuff. And you can go ahead and download it. But that's going to basically, you can see it's generating here. I'm just going to discard it because I don't actually need it. Over here, we have our language variants as well. And we also have our sign up here. Now, just when you sign up, this will give you some other features, such as like adding a team. It's very simple to sign up. You just need your email. You can use a Google account, and you're going to have to fill in a little bit of details, but it's very simple to go ahead and do. And just a quick look at the pricing. If you go for the monthly plan, it starts at $27 a month. You get quite limited stuff, and it goes up to $87 a month. And then also you've got enterprise plans as well, which are more expensive. But you can go here and view all of the different options down below and see which one is good for you. Well, that's basically a beginner's guide. If you found it useful, be sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below it helped, and I'll see you in the next one.